Hi everybody, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about some basic points about GST and EWay Bill at the basic level. So please watch this video till the end. Okay, before the introduction, we all know that we had so many taxes in India. For example, service tax, customs tax, VAT, etc. etc. So in this video, we are going to talk about some important points about EWay Bill. Okay, first, in this video, we are going to discuss the following topics. First, what is GST, which means Goods and Services Act. Then, what is EWay Bill? What are the offenses under GST Act? Then, what are the consequences of not generating EWay Bill? Then, who is the person to inspect under GST? Then, detention and seizure of goods and vehicles. Then, arrest under GST. Then, how to cancel an EWay Bill? First, what is GST? GST stands for Goods and Services Tax. Okay, it is an indirect tax which introduced to replacing a host of other indirect taxes such as value added tax, service tax, etc. Okay, what is the main aim of GST is? The main aim of GST is to simplify taxation process. Then, the tax came into effect from July 1, 2017 itself. It is a common tax used by the majority of countries worldwide. There are 4 types of GST. That is CGST, which means Central Goods and Services Tax, SGST, State Goods and Services Tax, UTGST, Union Territory Goods and Services Tax, and IGST, Integrated Goods and Services Tax. Okay, fine. Then, next, there is a 15-digit code allotted to every taxpayer registered with GST, and that is called as GSTIN. And it is mandatory for businesses with an annual turnover of more than 20 lakhs. It is very important, and this is important that who is having an annual turnover of more than 20 lakh rupees is having GSTIN number is mandatory. Okay, then what are the offenses under GST? Okay, to prevent tax evasion and corruption under GST, GST has brought strict provisions for offenders. Okay, what are the offenses under GST? Here we are going to know some offenses. Okay, first one, supply of goods without any invoice or issuing a false invoice is the first point. Okay, then second one is not registering under GST. Okay, third one is false financial records to evade the tax. It is the most offenses. Okay, then what are the needed documents? Which means the person in charge of vehicle is required to carry some following documents. So what are the documents? Here is it. So first one is invoice or bill of supply. Then second one is EWay bill copy. Okay. What is EWay bill? Today in this video we are going to know about EWay bill, what is EWay bill, and some important information about EWay bill. Okay, what is EWay bill? EWay bill is a document issued by a carrier giving details and instructions relating to the shipment of a consignment of goods. Typically, it will show the names of the consignors and consignee, then the point of origin of the consignment and its destination and route, etc. Okay, this is called as EWay bill. Okay, is EWay bill is compulsory? Yes, it is required to transport all the goods except exempted under the notification or rules. Okay, what are the consequences of not generating an EWay bill? First, it is a mandatory document for the movement of goods from one place to another, except exempted under the notifications or rules. Okay. It has to be generated for consignments whose value exceeds rupees 50,000. Then, this EWay bill system permits some field officers to stop vehicles at any place and time. First, field officers can demand to verify the documents. Suppose the person is unable to produce an EWay bill means the consequences can be monetary or non-monetary or both. It will depend upon the field officer. Okay. Then, who is the person to inspect under GST? Okay, first, the Joint Commissioner of SGST or CGST, which means State Goods and Services Tax or Central Goods and Service Tax, have the rights to inspect the vehicle or the property or the documents. Okay. Also, the Joint Commissioner can authorize any other officer of CGST or SGST to inspect suspected place and evader. Okay, then the Joint Commissioner can order for a search on the basis of two main things. So, what are the things? First one is goods might be confiscated. Then, second one is any documents which are hidden somewhere, means the Joint Commissioner can order for a search. Okay. Then, detention and seizure of goods and vehicles under this act. Okay. Suppose repeated offender means the goods and vehicles can be detained and seized by the field officers. Once he pays the penalty within 7 days of detention, he can get the possession back. But if the taxpayer fails to pay the penalties within the stipulated time, within the given time, the tax officer can confiscate the goods or vehicles in his own interest. Okay. So, what are the minimum fine for not carrying an EWay bill is? Minimum fine for not carrying an EWay bill is rupees 10,000 and it will extend up to undefinable. Okay. In this way, a fine is guaranteed. If goods are transported without an EWay bill means a fine is guaranteed. Suppose the authorities conclude that this way is an excuse to evade GST means then they can levy a penalty which might be equal to the tax amount or rupees 10,000 whichever is higher. Once a taxpayer is caught non-complying with the EWay bill process, GST authorities keep tracking his movement continuously. In case if they find any discrepancy, the consequences can be severe. Okay. Arrest under GST. Okay. If the Commission of CGST or SGST believes a person has committed a certain offence, he can be arrested that person by any authorized officer he wants. The arrested person will be informed of the grounds for his arrest first and he will appear before the magistrate court within 24 hours in case of a cognizable offence. Some examples of cognizable offences are murder, counterfeiting, then robbery and etc. Simply it is called as without an arrest warrant, the offence is called as cognizable offences. Okay. Then finally, how to cancel an EWay bill? It is a mostly wanted question, I think. So, suppose if the goods were never transported or not transported as per the details furnished in the EWay bill, then the generator of such EWay bills can cancel the EWay bill by some following steps. Okay. EWay bills can be cancelled by the generator of such EWay bills only. Then, the time limit to cancel is within 24 hours of generating the EWay bill. Once the EWay bill is cancelled, it is illegal to use such EWay bills. If the EWay bill is verified by an empowered officer, it cannot be cancelled. And an EWay bill can be cancelled by the recipient of the consignment at the request of the consignor within 24 hours. And once 72 hours terminates, the EWay bill cannot be cancelled and there is no procedure to cancel an EWay bill after 22 hours. I hope all the information told through this video will be very useful to you. If yes means, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much.